I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
These last $2. A story written by Timbo Slixe. The old metal General Electric fan wobbled in the window, making a rickety-rockety sound. The face guard had been taken off, and the blades were dirty as a mechanic's fingernail. The humid heat was sweltering, so the fan was only throwing out recycled heat. Living in the Mississippi Delta during the summertime was probably what living in hell in the wintertime would be like. Besides the heat, you had to deal with mosquitoes. They were like small helicopters. You could feel the wind from their wings and hear the humming of their motors when they passed by. They bit like vampires and drank your blood until they were so heavy that they could barely fly. The soulful voice of Johnny Taylor wailed across the midday air and through the window, along with the sweet smell of barbecue. Down south, blues and barbecue went together like peanut butter and jelly. I tapped my feet to the beat, more from nervousness than anything else. I had been sitting in that living room for 10 minutes now, and something just didn't feel right. The living room was small and grimy. The only furniture it had consisted of about 20 milk crates, a picnic table, and a 60-inch flat-screen TV that hung on the wall. An Xbox gaming console was hooked up to the TV. I didn't know who was the interior decorator, but they better not have quit their day job. I heard police sirens in the distance. I peeped through the dingy sheet that hung over the window as a makeshift curtain. The police sirens got louder and louder. The closer they got, the more nervous I became. The police car shot by the house, going wherever it was they were going. Better there than here, I thought. I was about to sit back down on one of the crates when I decided to go to the back and see what was taking Paper Chaser so long. I stepped into the hallway and opened the first door to the left. Nothing but an old ratty mattress and a lamp with no shades. I closed the door and checked the next door. Damn! Gunshots. The barrel of a 9mm Beretta spat round after round at me. I dropped to the floor, pointed my Smith & Wesson 45 automatic, and began shooting rounds at Paper Chaser. I hit him twice, and he hit the floor, but for some reason, bullets kept coming at me. There was another shooter shooting at me. I swung the barrel of my gun in his direction and emptied the clip. The first bullet hit him in his right shoulder and spun him around as if he was about to play spin the tail on the donkey. The second bullet hit him up under his left eye and sent brain matter spattering up on the wall. The third bullet hit him in the throat and blood sprayed out. He hit the floor awkwardly. Then the death throes set in and he began kicking like an injured cockroach. I looked around the room, my heart beating, sweating profusely, and I see 2 dead bodies. But then I felt it, a burning sensation in my shoulder and in my ear. I had been shot twice. Damn, I had to get out of this place fast. But first, I had to get my money and hopefully some of the weight. I searched the scarcely furnished room frantically, and I found what I needed to find. The cocaine was in a deep freezer that sat over in the corner. It was about 42 ounces of hard. The money was inside an old floor model TV. I knew the TV was suspect because the 60-inch flat screen hung on the wall. I counted the money, and it was $34 racks. I had come to this trap house to buy a kilo to a quarter kilo with my last $5,500. But for some reason, shit had went south. I had been shopping with Paper Chaser for the last 9 months, faithfully. And he had tried to pull some stupid shit like this. Fuck it, it is what it is. I put the crack and the money in a garbage bag and climbed out of the window. I looked back at Paper Chaser and the other dude's lifeless body sprawled on the floor. Damn, better them than me. I hauled ass to the crib. I let my next door neighbor, Cherokee, sew my bullet wounds. They were nothing serious, just flesh wounds. I paced the floor of my bedroom constantly, occasionally peeking out of the blinds. The camouflage AK-47 stood propped up against the wall by the window. I had to calm my nerves. Normally, I would smoke me a fat blunt of that loud. But I had given the habit up so I could give my undivided attention to stacking that bread. Yeah, my newest habit was a money habit. I figured that I would hustle hard and stack as much money as possible, because although they say the more money you got, the more problems you got, I knew for a fact that money could solve more problems than it would create. Besides my money habit, I had a pussy habit. Some people don't believe this, but good pussy can get you high. I know it makes me high, just like good music makes me high. So, to calm my nerves, I decided to call up some good pussy and allow it to work its magic. I called up a little freak from across the track and gave her the business, raw and uncut. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. No strings attached. She wasn't my woman and I wasn't her man. We were just smash buddies. When I needed a jump off, I called her. When she needed a boost off, she called me. I hit that pussy while Lil Scooter Money Habits played in the background. And baby girl had that bomb pussy. Cause after I finished tapping that ass, I was relaxed. And my thought process was on that other level. There was no time for cuddling. I had business to take care of. So she went home after the beast fuck. I sat all alone in my dark bedroom. I picked up my cell phone and dialed 662-709-0099. Hello? Rocco answered. Yeah. What's up, man? This Timbo. What's up, my nigga? My blood pressure, I replied, and chuckled a little bit. Nah, nigga, your bankroll is what's up from what I hear, Rocco replied. Where you hear that at? I asked, cause it had been but 5 hours since I had hit that lick on Paper Chaser, and motherfucker was already on the play. Damn. My nigga, your name ringing like a free money hotline, he said. For real? I asked in disbelief. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Timbo. Keep your eyes open. For sure, I replied. Alright, fam. Ain't no room for lacking, cause you know lacking counts, he said and coughed a little bit. Yeah, you right. I'ma holler at you later. Stay cool, I said, then hung up the phone.